What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with a brand new game. It is called PaperKlay. Now, this one kind of came out of the blue a little bit for probably most people, but this is a 3D platformer designed by an indie company, it might be, it might even be a single developer. Yeah, so anyway, where is it? Hold on, I want to make sure I get the name right. So PaperKlay, created by Kevin from PaperKlay. This was made in Unity, I believe. And it is a 3D platformer that even has the main theme done by Grant Kirkhope, who did the music for Banjo-Kazooie, and apparently there's some voice acting in here for apparently there's some voice acting here by V. Kevin Miller, who is, as you know, the voice of Sly Cooper. I don't know how in depth that is or how much of it is in here, but I just know that he's featured. So there we go. I think we're all good now. So, but yes, hi everybody, how's it going? Let me know if something's too quiet or too loud. We can adjust. I'm going to turn the game up just a little bit. So, getting Tearaway vibes. Yeah, I'm getting that too. So, it's going to be interesting. So, I haven't even tested the game yet. I'll be honest with you. I bought it, downloaded it, and I was like, all right, here we go. Which, by the way, it is on Steam right now. And it's on for 10% off right now. For me, it was like $19 Canadian, which is probably like $15 American, so.
You know, Nugget, sometimes I feel like there's so much more beyond our egg village. Adventures, mysteries. I just feel trapped sometimes.
Oh, Chick, you're such a dreamer. But it's so peaceful here. We have everything we need. Life is good.
Life is good.
Peaceful, yes, but don't you ever wonder what's out there? Mountains that reach.
Let me know if something's too quiet or too loud.
The surface, maybe even the Cloud Islands.
Ooh, that does sound exciting. Even if I think Cloud Islands only live in, you know, fairy tales. But aren't adventures also scary? What if we get lost or run into danger?
That's the thrill of it, Nugget. Not knowing what's next. I just wish we
Game a little quiet. Okay, we
a
can.
little adventure of our own, you know?
What was that?
Once we get in the game, I can turn it up a little bit.
I don't know, but it's heading towards the village.
Oh no! We need to hurry back! What if something's wrong?
Come on, Nugget. Oh, this is it. Our adventure begins. Let's make sure everyone's safe.
Okie dokie. So 1 second. Let me just quickly turn up the game a little bit. How's that? Okay, hold on. Come on, there we go. All right, so we got. Oh, we got a little parachute. Just. There's a designated. Whee! Whee! Is there a secret behind the waterfall? Aww. Whee! Hawks adds the card. Yep. The triangle is a designated. Boop, boop. That looks like a secret. Hang on. Is it just an owl that's just... Bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I figured that... Checking all the trees. Something's telling me that one of these days I'm going to find a singular coin in one of these trees. Somewhere. Boop, boop. Oh. Oh. This is just straight up paper? Is that mock water? Who's this little guy? Oh. Hi. Okay. What happens if I throw you? Will you perish? Okay. Well, intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts are becoming over. I got an achievement! That's not a penguin! Oh, the creator knew! The creator knew! That's not a penguin. I got an achievement. That is great. 11 out of 10. Hi, Tonapi. Hi, everybody. By the way, if I haven't said hi to you, everything's made of paper. Why Kev presents PaperKlay. Yeah, everything's made of paper. A small adventure, a game by Kevin Anderson. Oh, cool! Main theme song, Grant Kirkland and Stephen Mellon. Aw. Wait, is there an air duct? Wait. Is there like a butt slam? This game is so cute. It is cute. Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah, it's got just straight up a dive. That's great. Aha! I told you there'd be a coin behind one of these, or there are buttons. Buttons. Checkpoint! Yay! I didn't. Little parachute. Yeah, this game is super cute. Yeah, it is. It's on Steam right now. Ooh, what's over here? Alright, there are any secrets? Boop. There we go. Okay, there's clearly a special sparkle up here, whatever that is. I don't know what this is, but it's shiny. Okay, so you have to... Okay, so it's not like a... There we go.
Hey! I think I saw someone use a glider to get over to that platform. If you've got one, you should try it out.
Alright, so... Yeah, so you go... Whoop, whoop. Look at his little feet kicking.
There, in the sky.
We're getting close.
Boop, boop. Checkpoint. Boop, boop. Boing. Go. Boop, boop. Can't help it. He says beep beep and it's like
What is that? A flying ship? Is this real?
Don't waste your energy resisting. You've protected these eggs well. But from now on...
It's a fox!
You can't can't just take away our home from us.
Who do you think you are? Nothing stands in the way of Nox. Not a couple of tiny chickens. And certainly not this village. Every last egg here is coming with me.
This is not good.
Is that
We need to stop.
Kevin Miller?
Yeah, but how? We can't reach him.
Foolish move. Fire the cannon!
Aye, aye, Captain.
What's this?
Jack! Come on, we gotta do something, Chick.
Chick and Nugget.
Look, he's dropping eggs. We can follow the trail and find Nox. This is our chance, Nugget. I smell
Nox
adventure
the
in
fox.
air. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's look around for some eggs.
Sure.
I think that's a good start, Nugget.
This is chicken nugget. Okay, hold on. There's clear. Whee! Blink. There we go. Go. How much does this game cost? $19 Canadian, so that'd be like closer to like $15, $14. And it's on for 10% off right now. For the first few days, it's wait, what? I'm seeing a. That's right. Why is the owl sad? Let's go this way. I believe it's on Steam. I don't know if it's on other platforms. Ground pound jump is... Oh, okay. We know this. Don't know if we're gonna make this one. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely took probably the worst route you could take. All right, but I'm sure we can try that again, right? I'm sure. All right, try this again. Dive. Speedrun strats. Let's head over here.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but did any eggs land here?
I think I saw a few. I can barely keep my eyes open these days.
It looks like you've got your feathers full here with all these kids. Are they all yours?
I think so. It wasn't until the fifth kid that I realized how little time for myself I have.
Mood, man.
I don't even remember my name. All I hear is Dada, Daddy, Dad, 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 Daddy. I'm lucky if they sleep at the same time.
Well, if you need a break, then we could use the ride once we've gathered some eggs.
I need a little moment to fix some things. But come back when you've got a few eggs and I'll fly you wherever you need.
It's literally just my life sometimes. I have a child! I have your child! Take your child. It wasn't until after the 5th kid. Yeah, mood. Wait, hold on. I just my brain just connected with something. Were they just saying dada? I thought I heard him say dada, dada, dada. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, no, I definitely get, you know, Paper Mario. There's, you know, a couple games that I think of. Paper Mario, a few others. Tearaway. Okay, so... Oof. There we go. Is that just a giant, like... Hey, what is this? Let's go over here. It's like a sock puppet frog or something.
Oh my! A ship flew by and fired off some cannonballs. Scared my kids and now they're away. And I can't find them anywhere.
That's terrifying. We can't just leave them out there.
It's a giant Kermit the Frog. That's what I
Just
thought.
stay right here and we'll bring your little ones back.
Oh, you sweet, brave souls. When you find them, could you place them safely behind this fence here? It's the only place they'll be safe until things...
Oh yeah, we'll handle it. You'll have your family back together in no time.
Oh man, take my babies and put them behind a fence. Ma'am. Look how he's holding him. Just the way he's holding him. It's like if one of my children holds one of the younger ones.
Oh, dearie, you two look
Mama.
strong and kind. My husband hurt his leg and can't reach his food. Can you help?
Okay.
Oh no, that's terrible. But we'd be happy to help.
It's
Right,
not a
Chick?
fence, it's a playpen.
Of
Sure.
course we are.
Playpen.
I must warn you, he's a stubborn old frog. He don't like help from no one.
We'll figure it out somehow.
Feed Grandpa. Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah. Once I just got a text on. There we go. By the way, just double check, is the volume still A-okay? Still good? Any issues?
What do you young whippersnappers want?
Sir, we heard about your accident. You need to eat, and we can carry you.
I've been catching my own flies since you were hatchlings.
Oh, come on. Your wife seemed really worried.
Fine, but just this once.
So am I just carrying him around so that he can... Here you go. All right.
I've hopped farther than you two could carry me, you know?
Bye-bye, Grandpa. No, I'm kidding.
Back in my day, frogs like me caught flies without any help.
Bye, Grandpa. Oops.
I don't need a piggyback ride. I need my independence.
Well, sir. Back in my day. Yeet!
I'll have you know I was once the fastest leaper in the swamp.
Once. Over here.
What's next? You'll start singing.
Oh, thank you both so much for helping my husband. You've made a grumpy old frog and his wife very grateful.
It was our pleasure, really. If you ever need more help, just give us a shout.
Oh, we will, I'm sure. Now, take this as thanks for helping out.
I don't know what these are, but I'm sure they're helpful. That's okay, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed. Here's your... I got a mini Kermie child. Listen, okay? I cannot guarantee their health and safety, and I don't really want to climb down. So, yeet. Close enough. A stroll with Nugget. 5 orbs. Is this an overworld? Or is this a level? You know, I don't think paper should be close to fire. That's just, you know, typical, you know, paper facts. I don't know about you. Oh, wait. Can I do like a... If you rhythmically tap, you can kind of get a... like a jumping boost, I guess. That's kind of interesting. No! We landed. We're good. So apparently this is an overworld, I guess? Off of Mario with the whole dropping the penguin off. I did do it, okay? I saw the opportunity and I threw a bunny off a cliff and I got an achievement for it. So,
Mama?
but oh no, where's your arms? Alright, let's head over here. Boop, boop. Well, this looks like a musical instrument of some sort. Eh. Bonk. Like that. There we go. All right. What? Hold on. Chat, we gotta go check this out. What is this over here? What is that? What are you?
I'm not scared.
Of course not.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Hi, Kelly.
Those pesky critters are causing such a fuss. My little ones don't dare go into the water with them around.
What kind of critters are we talking about?
Tiny creatures, but they nip and scare my children.
That's my
We
son.
turtles are not so fast on land, you see.
We can help clear them out for you.
Absolutely. We'll make sure your kids can swim safely.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'd be so grateful to have the water safe for my little ones again.
All right, where are they? Got it. Schmack.
kids! The water is safe once more. I'm glad you came around and helped.
Are they making another Garfield
We
kart
couldn't just
racer?
stand by.
Oh, jeez.
Didn't feel right.
I almost forgot. Here, take this. I found it earlier.
Orb! Still... So I think these are to unlock... So this is kind of... I guess this is just a really big, like, overworld. And then... you find levels... And you use the orbs to unlock the levels. I believe if, Ah! I didn't know there was a time limit! No! It reminds me of Terrorway Unfold. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm 2 minutes older than my sister, but I still think she should go into water first.
I'm 2 minutes older. Let my sister die first. Okay. Okay, so he's saying look for 4 eggs. Are there 4 eggs in that area, or are they from levels? So I still haven't gotten eggs yet, so I got a feeling that maybe they are the levels? Let me see here. Okay, so that's the first level, so let's head back to... Let's go to the next level then. Let's go find the next book. Or I'm wondering if maybe I should go and try to find Madame Froggy's children. Maybe. Oh, I just heard a mama. Okay, there's a book over there. So let me get Madame Kermie her last child. Now the question is, can we yeet this one? There we go. Bringing this kid for a ride of his life.
Mama?
My precious babies!
My
You're
babies!
safe. I can't thank you enough, tiny chickens.
No problem. Happy to see them back home.
As a token of my deepest thanks, please take this. I hope you find some use for it.
Thank you. We sure will.
Frog's name is Lily. First name Lily, last name Pad. Whee! Alright. Let's see what happens when we crack open one of these here books. Blinky's Lake, 2 orbs. Oh! Ow! Yeah, I was reading a couple Steam reviews, and there was like 2 people that were like, I had to turn the music off after listening to it for 5 minutes, and I was just like, what? Like, I'm listening to the music.
Visitors! How thrilling! It's been ages since anyone's come around here.
Hi, Blinky.
Yeah, you surprised me. We're just passing through.
Oh, my deepest apologies. I tend to pop up unexpectedly. It's my way of getting around, seeing as I can't stride and stroll like I used to. But don't let that stop you. Have a look around. I do it all the time, and it never gets old. I adore this place.
Okay.
You're quite the character, aren't you?
Did you feel it too? Something about Blinky seemed off.
You think?
Maybe a little, but he might just be lonely.
Yeah, he's lonely from harvesting your organs. I mean, what? Blinky's just totally safe and oh, cool. Blinky's probably harmless. Probably only, has stolen a kidney or two. Maybe. Yeah, I think the people that are saying that the music of this game was intolerable, I was just like, okay, yeah, nah. The Steam reviews are pretty silly.
Oh, would you look at this view, huh? Isn't it breathtaking? It's kind of sad that not everybody will get to see it, though.
Okay. They don't like kazoos, and that's a crime. There we go. Yeah, the music is like out there and weird, but
Those platforms up there? Those are my friends dancing among the clouds. We haven't chatted for some time. I think they're going through a phase.
I'm sure they'll come around soon enough.
you all right, Blinky? Okay, you do you. Okay, clearly I messed something up. Ah. Got it! We dove through. Let me get over there. On. Alright, so it doesn't matter, so okay, we'll go this way.
Hi, let's pretend the floor is lava. The rules are simple. Hop onto those buttons and light them up. But remember, no touching the ground. It's lava! Please. Nobody wants to play anymore.
All right, challenge accepted. Let's see if I can still do this.
I'm gonna...
Oh, thank you, thank you. You're in for a good time.
I'm gonna go investigate over here first before we play the floor is lava with Blinky the Dinky over here. Is Blinky okay? I think the only honest answer to that is no. Like, the honest to goodness answer is no. I think Blinky is due for something. Okay, so I think I gotta come back here later, probably. Blinky's seen some things. Or maybe he hasn't seen anything. That might be the problem, that he hasn't seen things. He hasn't gotten out in a while. He's been stuck in this cavern with a pair of button eyes. Alright, let's play the floor is lava with a... Hi, Blinky. Oh, okay. So I literally... I mean, he did say the floor is lava, so alright, on. Like, literally, like, you cannot touch anything but the buttons, okay. Now... Come on! Come on. Okay, so how am I supposed to... Okay, so clearly I don't think that that is the route I'm supposed to take. I think I'm supposed to start up here.
Good job!
Okay. It's giving the beep beep is giving off Newt Newt vibes. Newt Newt! Newt Newt! There we go. Boop, boop. He's checking underneath the books. Boop, boop. Ah! Ah! No scissors. I had scissors. That's what you get. I've heard of not running with scissors, but flying with scissors, that's new. Checkpoint. Spin to win, kids. Poink. I just had the dumbest idea for a silly like commission or a silly like piece of art that's obscure that no one would get, but it's kind of except for me, and I think it's funny. Random. Ah! Ah! Bye. Let's go over to here. Care to wager why I'm in the hospital? Was it because you got
Fun
hugged?
fact about me, I can't close my eyes, which means I never sleep.
That sounds tough, not being able to sleep.
Oh, it's part of my charm. You'd be surprised what one can get used to. I could stand here all day and just look around.
I have a question. I just have a question. If you can't close your eyes, why is your name Blinky?
That's it. Take your time. Let the beauty of this place sink in.
But your name's Blinky. You can't. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go this way. But yes, not getting sleep explains everything. Up here. See how Sleep Mules.
Sometimes I wonder what sleep is like. Is it like daydreaming, but with your eyes closed?
Hey!
What wonders would I dream of, I wonder?
Perhaps about traveling to distant lands and seeing other places?
No, that doesn't sound fun. I'm quite content with being awake. No need for sleeping dreams.
Thank you so much, Elena, for the first donation to the stream. It'd be a big donation. Elena donated $50 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. $5 from Grandma. Say hi to everyone. Hi! The rest is me firing the love cannons. Okay, honking gives me Roadrunner vibes. Anyone else hear that? Meep, meep. Meep, meep. Thank you so much, Elena, for the amazing $50 donation. Thank you. Thank you so much, as always, for your kindness and generosity. Always deeply appreciated. Thank you so much, Elena. And also, first donation to the stream, too. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you. One second.
You know, every ripple in the water tells a story. I've heard quite a few. I don't like all of them.
You know, I think Blinky is in need of therapy. Lots and lots and lots of therapy. Thank you again, Elena, for the $50 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are such an amazing supporter of the channel, and I can't express that enough. Thank you. A million thank yous. Thank you so much, Elena. Let's go over here.
It's nice to take it slow sometimes, isn't it? No rush, just enjoying the moment.
Blinky needs help. And I mean a lot of it. get this right. Because I feel like...
That's it. Take your time. Let the beauty of this place sink in.
I think that's it. I'm gonna let that refresh and then try again. That was it. There we go. Little puzzle. Little tiny puzzle. Oh boy, howdy, we're up here.
Set up a little shortcut for you here, just in case you fall down.
That's perfect, Blinky. What a thoughtful idea.
Well, this is as far as I can go with you. From here on, my friends in the sky will guide you the rest of the way. Good luck! You know, every ripple in the water tells a story. I've heard quite a few. I don't like all of them.
Bye, Blinky. I hope you get the help you need. Poor Blinky.
He never stops talking. Never a moment of peace. If only it would rain. Maybe it would drown out his words. Sometimes I dream of dozing off because he wouldn't be there.
Oh. Everyone hates Blinky. Poor Blinky. Gotta feel bad for Blinky now. Like the guilt is starting to get to me. Like, kind of feel bad for the guy.
Oh yeah, Blinky's great, but I do wish he'd join us for some shut-eye.
Okay, well, at least this one's nice. At least that one doesn't hate Blinky. Almost bit the biscuit in that one.
You're not in a hurry, are you? You can stay for a bit, it's all right.
Ah! Ah! I matrixed that last one. I have to look into it at Golf Toon Studios. Okay, we're good. Whew. I saved myself. I didn't die. Don't perish, don't perish. Don't perish. Egg! Low-key, like Jack and Daxter vibes. Egg!
If only I could hold her in my arms again. Hear her sweet voice sing to me.
Who are you talking about?
My dearest, my love. I long to feel her warmth. Hear her melodies once more.
Maybe we can help you find her.
Oh, would you? Please, if you could search for her, bring her back to me. She's all I have left.
We'll do our best. But can you tell us more about...
And where did you last see her?
She's slender, with curves that dance like flames, a voice like honey and sunlight. I last held her by the oak tree.
You said earlier, Phoenix Fire, you know, asthma and lung infection.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about your guitar?
Yes, my guitar. She's more than just wooden strings.
Okay. Sure, buddy. We'll find your slender guitar. A stroll with Nugget.
Beep, beep. Okay, Nugget. You got this.
Oh, we can play as Nugget! Nugget can't jump! Nugget can't do anything! What is this? So I can't jump. Oh, neat! Okay. Oh, is this like Captain Toad, I guess?
Oh, I hope I don't fall. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
There we go. Up and down. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so I see. Dr. Cortex, I see the egg. It's right over there. I'll come back later. I need to collect buttons. The buttons. Because the rocket depends on it. Okay, so we're already back at the beginning. But we didn't go this way. Just like so. Okay, so when you move it... Interesting, okay.
Chick'll be so proud. I found the egg.
But before we do that... So I can't drop down. I can grab the egg, but... that way. Okay, hold on. I feel like I've gone every combination. Or have I just gone crazy? Because that is possible. Alright, well, we'll grab the egg for now. We'll come back later. Okay, so we helped Mama to get help with her grumpy husband get food. Let's go over here. Is that an egg over there? That is an egg over there. Oh yeah, here's the guitar. Now let me go and get this back to the what was it? The cat? Eh. Excuse me. Mama. This is just the exasperated tone that it has. It's like always questioning, like, Mama. Boing. Hey, yo, Spring Cat. I got your guitar. Just throw it in the fire.
We found her. Your guitar, I mean.
My love! You returned to me! Thank you! Thank you both from the depths of my heart!
So, are you gonna play for us or what?
Of course! Let me serenade you with a song of our love!
That's quite unique. But we have to get going.
You couldn't be honest with him?
He seems so happy. Maybe it was just out of tune.
There's something. There certainly was something out of tune. I can tell you that. Okay. Could we, maybe, we try really, really hard? We're flying! Got it! I'm free! Free flying as chicken. I know there's a book back there, but I'm just kind of exploring a little. Ow. That. The might of the butt. Farm fields, 3 orbs. Alright. Give me one second. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick and have a chat with my wife about something. So I will be right back. But I don't think anything will kill me, so I'm gonna leave it open so you guys can kind of take a look at the world. Oh, my legs, ligaments and things. Ouch. back. Sorry, everyone. Ah, sorry. And we're back. Sorry, everybody. Give me a second here. Just gotta pull up Streamlabs just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, we're all good. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's keep it up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sorry, everyone. Boop, boop. There we go. Anything beyond here?
Hey, looky here. Are you walking on my tongue?
What's that now?
Don't mind me, just step right in. It's cozy inside.
You sure about this, chick?
He does seem friendly enough.
Ah. I have several questions.
Tell me, does everything seem in order inside here? I sometimes lose track of what I've gobbled up.
Well, that would have been...
We see a lot of buckets.
I'm not ashamed of the things I've swallowed throughout the years.
They're babies screaming for their mom?
Well, maybe some things. I'll give those back soon, so ignore them.
Oh. Okay. So I typically stream for about 3 to 3.5 hours, depending on the game. I may turn in early tonight because I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. I had a 4-hour meeting today. The phone call went for 4 hours. And I'm not complaining about it because it was a very, very, very good phone call. It was very important. It was something that I've been anxious about for a while.
Oh, that tickled.
Sorry.
I'm not used to things rotating inside of me.
I'm very happy because a project that I briefly mentioned about in the past is going to be... There were certain hoops that the project had to go through in order for it to have a chance at something. And a couple months back was the first hoop. Things went well. Then some unexpected things happened. And then we had the second phone call today, and it was better, an improvement, and overall a very good talk. But like I said, it was 4 hours, and it was 4 hours of discussing, talking, sorting out, figuring out, talking about a number of things. I'm keeping everything vague for a very specific reason. If this project that I'm currently working on goes through, it would be a dream come true of mine, genuinely. And it would be amazing. And I would be so beyond thrilled Am I intimidated? Yes, very much so. Am I nervous? Yes.
Hey there, partners.
Is it
Howdy, little flower.
Is it possible that at any second this thing could fall flat on its face and that's it? Game over? Yes. But overall, it's exciting. And funny enough, if it all pans out and works out, it would be something that I think would be the most let's just say that this channel would be able to have access to the most exclusive scoops on this specific thing that I think at the bare minimum every single subscriber at the bare minimum would have at least an intrigue towards it. Like, okay. At the bare minimum.
Whoa. Nugget, look at this.
I've never seen the world move like that before. I can get used to this adventure.
Same here. I hope we're getting closer to the egg.
But beyond that, we're gonna keep things in general close to the chest. Not going to mention what it is or what it's about, but just know that I'm very excited. And also too, the project would allow me to be able to do some different things with the channel in a good way. Being able to do specific videos, not having to worry about specific things. It would be overall something that would be very helpful. And just overall exciting. There you go. So yeah, and then after that 4-hour meeting, I had another 1-hour meeting afterwards, sorting some things out, and after that meeting, I was just like, I am gassed.
Ahoy there, tiny captains of adventure!
Hello. You're in high spirits today.
Aye, indeed. Sailing the vast plains of grain under the golden sun. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're a scarecrow? You don't sail? Ah, but in my mind, I roam far and wide. I'm the admiral of the fields.
Okay. We got another Blinky on our hands.
That's quite the imagination. I'll play along. Have you seen any eggs around?
Indeed, indeed, my fellow voyager. I safeguarded one inside me cabin just up the ridge. Feel free to claim it as your treasure.
Thanks.
Ahoy there,
Hello.
Hi. It.
There go. I think that should be pretty good. Maybe. Looks good-ish. I really thought you said cabbage and not cabin. I mean, yeah. I can... by the way, next week we are going to be streaming... first thing that we're doing next week is we are streaming Mario Kart World next week. Just letting y'all know. I was able to get my hands on a Switch 2. So... next week is going to be... it's going to be Mario Kart. I don't know what to expect. I'll be honest with you. It should, at the bare minimum, should be interesting. Three. Oh, the floor is lava again, right? But yeah, so next week is going to be Switch 2. Probably Mario Kart. And is there any other game really coming out for the Switch 2 day one? Donkey Kong Bonanza will be, of course, later when it comes out. But alright.
That should be enough eggs. Maybe we should move on?
Oh yeah, let's find a ride out of here.
Please tell me when you're ready.
We are. Why?
Dada? Hold on a second. I was gonna do something. So, what are the date? Hold on. Switch to day one games. Let's take a look here.
I might have lost one kid, but if we leave fast enough, I won't be able to confirm it.
Yeah, that sounds like the responsible thing to do. Jack, I don't like to fly! Oh, I'm gonna be sick!
The weather ain't that bad, huh? Just hold on, tiny chickens. We'll get there soon.
Whoa! You can barely see the ground from here. Nugget, come out of the bag and check this view.
You know my dirt heights. I'd rather not.
Hey, don't worry. I've got you. You'll be safe.
Oh yeah, cool. I've seen it. Please just let me know when we're on the ground. You know where I'll be.
I don't think we'll ever get this view again.
I sure hope not.
I sure hope
Hey,
not.
chickens, we're getting close. Next up, Pinecone Village.
Man, I expected, death. Okay, so the games available day one is Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer, Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster, Cyberpunk 2077, Deltarune, Fantasy Life The Girl Who Steals Time, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Fast Fusion, Fortnite, Hitman, World of Assassination, Hogwarts Legacy, Konitsugami, Path of the Goddess, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Mario Kart World, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, that's wild. Nabunga's Ambition Awakening Complete Edition, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, Rune Factory, Sid Meier's Civilization, Sonic S Shadow Generation, Split Fiction, Street Fighter 6 Years 1 to 2, Saiduken 1 and 2 HD Remaster, Survival Kids, and Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. So, and then when does Bonanza come out? Donkey Kong Bonanza. When does it come out? To release date. July 17th. Aw, man. Gotta wait till, we gotta wait until bloody July. Is that a whale? Is that a whale? Barnaby!
Aren't you just adorable? But you're not from here. Then again, neither am I.
We're on a quest, looking for some lost eggs.
Really? I saw a few falling from the sky back home just before I left. I was planning to head back soon, so let me know if you want to ride.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like things are finally working out in our favor, huh? We'll be back when we're ready.
So basically, for my Nintendo Switch purchase, it's gonna be the Mario Kart machine for like a month and a half. Great. Great. I love that. Not to sound spoiled or anything, but the fact that I'm spending that, we're spending that much money, and it's like you get like basically one game. It's like you can get Bravely Default. That's the only other game that I'm like kind of interested in because I never got to really finish the first one, but well, I was got this.
Oh, you look new.
We've never been here before.
Oh, this is gonna be tight. Oh no, I didn't get enough height, did I? We're not gonna make it. Alright, we'll try again. I mean, yes, I can play Switch 1 games on it, and sure. But at the same token of time, it's kind of like, why wouldn't I? You know what we'll do? I have a great idea. I have a fantastic idea. Okay? I am going to play... I'm going to reboot up Scarlet and Violet. I'm going to start a new save profile on Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we're going to test to see if it runs better on the Switch. We're going to see, and hopefully not have the frame rate explode when a Dodonzo decides to break through the water. Lag Lake. Yeah, you know what? I wasn't even talking about that right now, and then J Buns brought it up. Did I do it again? Oh, it's gonna be close. Got it! Yeah, Lag Lake. Yeah, I was about to say when the Donzo comes breaking through and your frame rates go. When it starts suffocating and, you know, not being able to get your Switch starts suffocating because it can't get enough oxygen to be able to actually breathe. Because again, the optimization for that game was quite literally mind-numbingly, like, painful. But I digress. I still love me some Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I don't think I ever won't love Pokemon. It's just embedded in... I think it's just embedded in the DNA for some people, and I'm one of them. And there's many people where it's just... There will never be not a time where it's just like oh, Pokemon. I just... There's a grip on me when it comes to Pokemon, and I don't... A friend of mine said it perfectly, and I'm kind of just mimicking what he said because it's true. It's just... He just shook his head. He goes, I can't... He's like, I can't explain it. Pokemon is just like crack. It's just like you walk away, you're fine, and then it pulls you back. And you're like, why? Why can't I pull away from this? You stop, you don't... It's like you take a break from it, you acknowledge it, you're like, oh yeah, cool, Pokemon. And then a new game comes out and it just, you can't stop thinking about it. And then you finish the game, you're done. You finish the story, you've done all the challenges, and you're like, I'm gonna go hunt some shiny Pokemon now. And it's just like, why? Why are you hunting for shiny Pokemon? There's no reason. Their only difference is they look different, just a little bit different, and it doesn't matter. Right? It's like, I can't, like, why? Why? Like, why? What is it that Pokemon has that's just, like, so addicting? I have so many horrible feelings when it comes to Scarlet Violet, and I love Pokemon. Other people need to do the recon for me. I can't go back. Well... Would you like to watch the stream of me doing the recon? Because it'll be like, alright, let's revisit it. There we go. Like that, there we go. So yeah, again, just because I suffered through a 4-hour meeting, not suffered, because it was a really good meeting. I didn't suffer through it, it was good. But because I went through a 4-hour meeting, I swear, if they're like, yeah, there's an update for Pokemon. Oh, great, you have to pay for it. I'd be like, yep, classic Nintendo. Like, hold on, I need to do a momentary rant just to show you guys. It's just, like, this feels illegal to me. Hold on. Like, I'm sorry, but come on, man. Like, you can't, like, Like, is there a free upgrade? Is there a free upgrade? And from what I've heard, the answer is no. Tears of your wallet. Yeah, seriously. Ow, my wallet. Yeah, like, for a game that's, like, already out. It's already out! Like, like, look! Are we really charging $115 for Mario Party Jamboree? Even Donkey Kong Bonanza, though I'm happy that, you know, oh, I'm so happy I only have to spend $100. I'm thrilled. I'm so happy. And how is Mario Kart World technically cheaper than Tears of the Kingdom? Like, if I were to go Zelda Tears, right, for the first Switch, just show me the game. Just see, like, look, it's $89, right? It's for $89. Do you have a Switch Online expansion pack? I heard that members of the Switch Online expansion pack will get the upgrade for free. Okay, so then why are they charging $115? Wouldn't it just make more sense to charge the same amount of money as the... I don't get it, Squidward. I hope so. I hope that... It kills me, man. It kills me. I don't get it. The math ain't mathin', and I don't get it. Go. The Zelda price is way too expensive. Oh, it's way too expensive, man. Like, that, it's crazy, man. It's nuts. I don't know how anybody would or could pay for that. Like, I am hoping oh yeah, also, I got a phone call from the people that do that are GameStop, and they're like, so just letting you know that the oh shoot, that's my like, so just letting you know that your Switch is coming in tomorrow next week. And I was like, great, awesome, thanks for letting me know. And then I said, hey, are you guys doing any trade-in bonuses for the Switch OLED? I said, because I have a Switch OLED, you know, how much would it cost for me to trade it in and get a Switch 2? Because, you know, they play the same games, so, you know, maybe we'll think about it, right? And the guy, you know, no offense to him, really nice. Guy was super nice. No issues there in terms of niceties. He was just like, yeah, let me check. He's like, so yeah, in a couple of days on June 3rd, we are going to have a deal. I was like, great. I said, what's the deal for the trade-in? He goes, so you can trade your Switch OLED in with every single piece. You need every part, not if you are missing an HDMI cable, if you are missing like the Joy-Con, like the bracelets, if you're missing anything, they take money off. But he says, yeah, so if you have everything a complete set, you get $125. But if you put it towards a brand new Switch, it's 100. You get an extra $50. So, to give you an idea, okay, to give you an idea, let me just show you here, okay? Where is the price? Where is it? What? To basically give you an idea, okay? Okay, where are you? In Canada, okay? In Canada, a Switch OLED's $450, okay? But wait, there's more. So we'll just say, we'll round down and say $510. And I'm like, so they're willing to give me $175 if I have every single piece, including the straps and all the stuff. They will give me $175. They're not even giving me half for the console. Half. And when did the Switch OLED release? 2021. So it is not even a 4-year-old October 2021. So it's not even 4 years old yet. It's not even 4 years old yet. And they want to charge $175 as a bonus. Now here's the thing. I've traded my consoles in before towards another console. I've done that for my PlayStation 4, for my PlayStation 4 Pro. They gave me a good deal. They were like, yeah, you get the PlayStation 4 Pro was like $450 at the time. And they're like, for the PlayStation 4 Pro, you get it 200. It was like $220 towards the PlayStation 4 Pro. And if the PlayStation 4 Pro was like $450, well, that's almost half. That's pretty good. They're giving $175 for a $500 console. Like, you're not even gonna go to like $250? You're not even gonna go to $250? No, I'm not gonna trade into it. And why would I trade into it? Because the thing is that now I can just put the thing upstairs in our bedroom and the kids can play on it. Right? The kids can play on it. Why would I... I'm not going to give up my Switch OLED for $175. And if you're going to ask me, oh, did you keep the Joy-Con wristbands? No. Why on earth would I hold on to those? I don't know where those are. I'd sooner be able to tell you where the Temple of El Dorado is before I'd be able to tell you where my Joy-Con wristbands were. And they're like, oh, we would have to shave off a couple bucks. You know what? Let me just shave off the idea of actually trading it in. Okay, thanks. I wouldn't be shocked if they cut off money if you'd have the original box of papers too. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, hi Howling Wolf, how you doing? I hope you're doing great. We can find Atlantis before we fought over those Switch wristbands. Yeah, no kidding. Like, why? Why? Like, look. Give us the console, the dock, the power cable, and the HDMI, and a set of Joy-Cons, and you're good to go. Okay? Do it if I eat dinner. Well, that's good. I just... $50 extra towards the Switch 2. Get out of here, man. When he said 175, I hope that he like misread it and he meant 275. So it's just like, so it's 175. Yes, 175. I was just like, because if it was 275, I would have bid. I would have been, all right, bet. 275, sure. That's an angry train. Well then. Casually deducting 150 for not having the instruction manual. Yeah, seriously. Oh shoot! I forgot they did the bouncy thing. Yeah, I don't know. It bothered me. It bothered me a lot. It bothered me because I just sat there and I thought about it. It was just like, man. Like, actually, right now was when I looked up the price of the OLED because I totally forgot about it. And it was just like... I was like, what was the price on that? No thanks. I'm good. You can keep it. Or I will keep it, actually. Hey, Star 15, how's it going? There we go. That's right. Next week is Summer Game Fest, so we're only going to be able to... Never mind. So we're only going to be able to do the Nintendo Switch thing for one day, or for Mario Kart World, and the next day is Summer Game Fest. There we go. Hey, Conky, how's it going? I hope you're doing great. I hope everyone's doing great tonight. Oh, my lower back and spine. There we go. Checkpoint. perish on me. Ugh. Yeah, I used to trade in. Okay, hold on. Can we salvage this? Salvaged! I used to trade stuff in too. I used to, and now I regret it. There were some games I genuinely didn't care for. But, you know, I remember being a teenager and being like, man, I really want the new thing. You know what? I'll just trade in some of my old games that I don't play anymore. I won't have any sentimental value for those in the future. Little did I know. Little did I know. That, in fact, yes, I would have sentimental value for them. And yes, I wish that I held on to them. And yes, I wish that I didn't trade certain games in because it was stupid of me to do so. And now my library is significantly smaller because Dipstick McGee over here, Dipstick being me, traded in games. And I'm the only person to blame for it. I'm not happy about it. And if I could have all my games back that I traded in and, like, literally pay back all the money that I... Like, if it's like, hey, you give back all the money that was handed out and you get all the games that you traded in back, I would. Hey, Gaming Pez. The game's fun. It's cute. It's fun. Very cozy. Very calming. Not too challenging. The aesthetic is really nice. It's a fun. You know, there's a game or two that I didn't mind trading in. Oh no. Oh no. But still, I would like, you know, I would love to be able to get it back. Oof. Ow. You know what's funny too is that I don't know if y'all noticed this, but have you noticed that there has been a great reduction in VR? Or is that just me? Because I've noticed that quite literally it's like nobody cares about you guys haven't seen a reduction in VR. Maybe it's just me then, because when I went to like PAX East, I remember there were giant booths of, like, in previous years, there were giant booths for VR. Giant, massive booths. Like, huge. This year, there was, like, 2 spots for it, and it was, like, a lounge. Like, a little, like, corner lounge. That was it. There was no... It wasn't some big, elaborate, crazy thing anymore. It was just... Oh, it's just this. That was it. And it's kind of just like... AI shoved VR to the wayside. I think that you can use VR for like arcades. Like you could have a VR arcade, because I feel like you gotta kind of be in the mood to use VR, and it requires a big investment. Like it requires a big investment. Because you need to have a bunch of space for like proper VR. And beyond that, yeah, it's inaccessible. Like I couldn't do VR streams. I couldn't. In here? Nay. Couldn't do it. Now, does that mean that I don't think VR is cool? No, I think there's moments where VR is cool, but it's just kind of like I can't really, if I don't have access to the space. Oh, this is bad. Right, because you need a whole bunch of space for it. You need a whole bunch. You need like a whole accessible spot. And then on top of that, VR makes people feel sick. I know plenty of people, and it's even recorded that, hey, you know, this might make you sick. It's literally like the #1 symptom when it comes to playing, when it comes to this stuff. And it's like, man. Is this the right direction? I hope so. And yeah, again, like, VR has its moments where it's like, this is really cool. Hey, Dagger, how's it going? Maybe it was a fad like hoverboards. Yeah, I kind of. That's kind of like my vibe on it, too, is just like, it was a fad that was, you know, we always, you know, I feel like that we as humans are stuck. Let me explain something that I think that we as humans are kind of stuck on. I think that we're stuck on technology that we fantasized about back in like the 80s and the 90s and even the early 2000s. I think we're stuck on that fantasy. Because it feels like it's like, oh, VR, and like, oh, you'll be able to play games with glasses or whatever. Was something that was like such an early, like, you know, early concept and idea that we as humans are now like, well, what if we could do it now? We have the technology. And then we try it and we realize really quickly that, hey, no. Like, we really don't, this is really inadequate. Like, this really kind of sucks. This is a really big level, jeez. And it's like, hey, you know, maybe we thought it was a good idea back in the 80s in sci-fi shows and stuff, or with early concepts, but maybe we didn't stop to think of, would this actually be something that is a good idea? And I got a feeling the same thing would happen with, like, flying cars, right? People were like, yeah, I want a flying car. And then they introduced flying cars and then all the stuff that would require for you to be able to actually have a flying car. And you're like, you know what? I think I'm good. I think that there's a possibility for flying, like, taxis. I think that's possible, like local flying taxis. But beyond that, I can't see them making flight a thing that they make access to, especially America. Ever since, like, I hate to bring up something political, but ever since like the 9/11 tragedy, I don't think that's really political to say, but you know, I don't think that people would be very trustworthy of just letting the general public have the same level of license that like a car requires to be able to fly around, right? Like, I don't see it, because like a flying car crash instead of just a regular car crash has the potential to be ever so much more dangerous. Like even more dangerous than a car crash or a car accident.
Why does it feel like the egg is at the top of that mountain?
All the way up there? Are you sure you don't want to do this on your own?
You're coming with me, Nugget. This is our adventure.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't see it being a thing where everyone just gets a pilot license and whoop-de-doo. Bro, I can't imagine old man with flying above. Yeah, seriously. Like, people that drive on the ground can't bloody drive. Now you expect people to start flying? Yeah, no. I don't think that's going to be I don't think that's going to be a thing that's going to be like I said, they already have some of them in like Dubai. I think it's Dubai, where they just have like these they're basically helicopters. They're basically small helicopters, and they can just land you on the top of they can just drop you on the top of like a building so you can go into your meeting or whatever. And I could see there being like local air taxis where you pay an absorbent amount to get to your location in a short amount of time. Like, sure. But general population having access to just regular flight, no thanks. Also, do you know how loud it would get? Could you listen? We kind of already have flying cars. They're called helicopters. Do you know how loud those things are? They're keeping enough fuel in the cars or in the ground. Can you imagine? Let them keep on. Seriously, you're right. You can't just forget, oh, I forgot my fuel in my plane. Well, I guess I just crashed my burning vehicle into a kindergarten because I forgot to put fuel in it. You can't call CAA when you're in the sky. The only CAA you're calling is "Ah!" as you fall your death. Killing you and, 80 other people below and scarring hundreds for life. As the once wise Sid the Sloth said, no thanks, I choose life. Oh, goodness gravy. That was a long level. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna explore. What in the world are those? What in the finger puppet nightmare are those? Oh, I can talk to them.
Baby carrots.
Okay.
I don't think they'll grow when it's this cold.
special carrots.
Sir Index. I'm counting 4 fingers here, and the guy who's talking is this finger. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just crazy. But Sir Index would be here, would it not? The guy on the left? But this is Sir Index. No thumb. Where
Oh, we don't have time for this, chick.
Carrots feed village.
Okay.
Carrots.
All right. Jeez. I'm playing Sucker Nuts too. Nice. I still gotta finish that game. I mean, I saw a carrot. I have several questions. That's where I'm at right now. Okay. Go, I don't know what... I'm not gonna ask what's gonna happen with those baby carrots. I'm not gonna ask. I don't know if I want to know. I'm just probably gonna watch something horrifying. Aww. Couldn't just give them a little love tap, little yeet tap, just a little. Yeah, well. All right, I'm looking for baby carrots. Okay, turkey, acorn, what are you?
Welcome to Pinecone Village. I'm sorry for the mess here. A ship came by and left everything in shambles.
The Pinecone King. The Pinecone King. The King of Pinecones. The Cone of Pines. The King of Cones. Hey! Cocky! Just gifted 5 Canadian Guy memberships.
I feel fired up, Bob.
Thank you! Thank you so much. First gifts of the month, of the night. Thank you. Thank you so much for gifting 5 King Guy memberships. I'm so back, baby.
I feel fired up, Bob.
Thank you, Conky. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Thank you.
I feel fired
Yeah,
up,
this
Bob.
time Caroline got denied. There we go.
We're following that ship. It's dropping eggs, and we're trying to track them down.
I feel fired up, Bob.
Yes, I saw some eggs fall, but I was busy saving our windstoppers. They keep the village from falling apart.
Jay stole my stuff. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Conky. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, today and tomorrow are also the last days to fill the bar.
Windstoppers?
We've filled $102 so far, and we
They
appreciate
anchor
the support.
everything.
Thank you.
Place.
If you want
If they're down, our whole village is in danger.
We'll handle.
So if you want to help support the channel, there is a link in the description below that you can click, and it will send you to a Streamlabs page that can help you. That can allow you to donate. That'll help the channel. We appreciate it, of course. We appreciate all donations, but not all. But donations are not required. But they are appreciated. So, baby carrots. Ow. Wah. I fixed 3 of the 4 of them so far. I didn't even know I was fixing anything. There we go. Send them some baby carrots. Or just a donation. Sure. I mean, I might be able to buy some baby carrots with the donations. Donations for baby carrots? Hey, Conky, who's been a member for 60 months!
Fired up, Bob.
5 years! 5 membership arc. Really? Oh, how time flies when you're having fun, enjoying amazing streams and videos by this absolutely awesome and wholesome person. Keep up the good work, CG. Conky! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the all the support for 60 months. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that didn't just happen. Hold on. Hold on. Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Hold on. Oh my gosh! Howling Wolf just donated $219.23 through Streamlabs. Are you kidding me? Donations for lots of baby carrots. LOL to our favorite Canadian guy. Ah! You guys! You could hold on. Hold on. Why? No, I have stuff for this. $219.23 and then another. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to donate towards baby carrots. Lots of baby carrots, buddies. Now, I'm going to have to take a picture now of buying baby carrots. If you want a baby carrot photo shoot that may or may not happen, you can throw a... You can throw a donation in the link below. You can donate.
Did you see that? Out of nowhere, whoosh, and then bam! Everything just went flying.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Everything went flying.
A flying ship passed through?
How did you know?
So scary.
Call it a hunch. Do you know where
All
it
it a hunch?
Not a clue, little one. But hey, while you're here, want to help me build my baby?
No, bro, I've built enough of them. I already built 4. We're not. You what? You.
What?
Where did... Wanna help me build my... Listen, you're not my type, dude. I mean, you know, I'm sure the buttons can get some rocks off it, but not mine.
Your what now?
Yeah, there we go.
My baby! The wind blew him apart. His body parts went everywhere.
Somehow went to the other side. It buy me dinner first. Do you wanna build a baby? Oh, this is. Whew. It went from one side to the other. It went from whoa to huh? It's just. Here we go. I think here's a proper sound effect.
I'm in danger.
Was that the child while getting blown apart? The wind comes by and the kid just goes,
I'm in danger.
Let me get this straight. You want us to find your kid's body parts and then put him back together?
Exactly. I really feel like you're listening to me.
I'm trying my hardest. Trust me.
build a baby. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Oh, jeez. Well done. Cooked. French fried. Lined French fried and chicken fried. Just, oh. I think I might take a leave of absence here. Oh no! Don't leave us, Cocky! Please stay! Oh, hold on. What was the stupid thing? It was what was it? What's okay? Hold on. There's a really stupid YouTube video. I gotta find it. Jay's comment just reminded me of it. Where is it? That's I gotta make sure that I find I gotta make sure that I find it. Where is it? Where's hold on, I gotta make sure that where is it? Just gotta make sure I find the right one. I don't know where this is from, but Jay's comment reminded me of this. And there's apparently now a deep dive on it, which, you know, shows you my age. Alright, if you guys have never seen this before, it's stupid.
Alrighty, kids, it's time for
Doofy the Dragon.
Hey, kids, I'm Doofy the Dragon. My wife left me, she took the kids. I hate my life and I don't want to live, so I'm gonna put a fork in the electric socket.
I have no idea. That's the only thing I know about the stupid video. Doofy the Dragon. I have no idea. I just remember seeing that. Is this a part of your baby? No? That's concerning. I don't know where I found it years ago, and then my brain was just like, core memory, there it is. And it was just like, okay, I guess, so now whenever I hear fork and like anything to do with being slayed or whatever, it's just, I just think of Doofy, I hate my life and I don't want to live, so I'm gonna put a fork in the electric socket. Here, one more time. Oh, we'll turn on one more time so that the people can get the full context. This is it is family friendly-ish. It's Doofy the Dragon.
Alrighty, kids, it's time for
Doofy the Dragon!
Hey, kid, I'm Doofy the Dragon. My wife left me, she took the kids. I hate my life and I don't want to live, so I'm gonna put a fork in the electric socket.
I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I'm tired. The first time I saw that, I just started, I was cackling. I don't know. It hit me a certain way. You know, you ever see a video that everyone's looking at you like, you know, like you're a weirdo, but it just hits you a certain way. It just hits you. Yeah, that was that video. I don't know why specifically that video. It hit me a certain way and it killed me. Oh.
I hear someone. Hello?
It's talking?
No, you're not my dad. Can you help me? Seem fun.
This is all right. I got your child's head.
I can't wait to get back to my dad.
Down the hill he comes.
I'm going to be honest. I was starting to feel quite lonely up here.
Here he comes. Here's part number.
I'm proud of you, is what my dad sometimes says.
Okay. There we go. Here's
I could feel some punches on my body before. Was that you?
No, I would never punch a snow baby. All right. I think after building the snow baby, we're gonna wrap the stream up.
Oh, I can't believe
No!
it. The wind stoppers are back up.
Glad we could help.
Good luck with...
I need to go... No! I was in the middle of making a baby for a snowman. You see, you don't understand. We have to make a baby because the original baby exploded due to the wind. Don't ask questions on the context. Just understand what's happening. Because I don't. Okay, kid. Here comes your abdomen. Abdomen. Oh, by the way, Dagger, to your comment earlier, there is no baby number 5. There won't be baby number 5. Okay? There ain't none. Director's cut. Okay?
This is perfect! I'm no longer a failure! I can rebuild my son!
No, yeah, you're right. Chick, do you wanna, like, help me out here or something?
No?
I don't really have much experience with this, so maybe we should get going.
Right. Take this as a sign of my gratitude. You've saved the day!
How are you going to assemble your son with no arms?
Bye, guys. This was fun.
What? We're just gonna...
This is perfect!
No!
Bye, guys.
We're just... Alright! Sure! Jeez Louise. Alright, bye! Guess we're just gonna leave your son in pieces. You know what? I think there is no better fitting way to end the stream than right there. For everyone to go to bed with a little bit of, you know, scarring. Give me a second here. Oh, did you know that there's upgrades? I didn't know that. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. What an interesting game. I mean, it's fun and it's cute. All right. We're going to put the clock. Yes. All right. We're going to do Q&R for 10 minutes. Thank you. Elena donated $50 through Super Chat. Are you kidding me? Surprise, CG. Aw, Elena. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? Because you donated two $50 Super Chats, we're going to go with a victory noise. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you all for your kindness and support. As always, we appreciate it. If you guys got any questions, please fire them away, and I will try my very best to answer them. I promise I won't be able to answer them all, but I will try my best to answer. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So besides 100K, so what is the number one thing you want to achieve with the channel? I'll be honest with you. When I hit 100K, I feel like that I would have achieved something that is very something that's very difficult. Now, there are some people that have been able to hit 100K with certain games that are very, very popular, like massively popular. There are some people who've been able to hit 100K with ripping shorts or re-uploading content elsewhere or restitching it or whatever. And That's all great. I feel like I don't want to say creating history, but I feel like I'm etching my name in a piece of history where there hasn't really been any excluding Skylanders, because there was FGTV and there was a whole bunch of channels that covered Skylanders, and it was just at the time where if you could post Skylanders content online, there was a really amazing period back in the 2010s where if you had a capture card and you were uploading Skylanders content, your stuff got millions of views because there were so many kids at that time that wanted to watch Skylanders content, because that was the early days of like the video game YouTube space. But beyond that, in terms of Spyro the Dragon or Crash Bandicoot and all that, there hasn't really been a very dedicated where it's somebody whose content is almost exclusively Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon related. Now, I don't want to take anything from Caddy. Caddy and Ant Dude, those two guys are amazing. I give full credit to them for their work and content. The only thing that I would say is that their content isn't 100% Crash and Spyro focused. I know Caddy really coined the term for the Crash Bandicoot month. I know that. But Caddy does more than just Crash Bandicoot. He does more than Spyro the Dragon, and that's amazing. And there aren't very many channels that sit down and try to dig up unearth as much information as possible about Crash and Spyro get to this size. At least not one that I'm aware of. The only other channel I can think of is 250 Crash 250, but he doesn't really post like videos similar to mine. It's a different type of content. But even so, even in the realm of Spyro, there hasn't been too many people that have been able to kind of carve their name in history and to be able to kind of to feel like I was able to do that in a way, not necessarily like, you know, that I'm number one, not even saying that, but to show that even with a more niche audience, to be able to hit that 100,000, that to me is something that is really amazing. And what I want to achieve with my channel is showing others that this stuff like this is possible. But at the end of the day, and I've said this to Dale Man over on his, we sat down, we had a talk, and I very much believe in this. I am focusing on building something for my family and for my kids. That is the impact that I want. And here's the thing. I have a channel that has hundreds of live streams, hundreds of videos. This channel is not only a project for me and for me to support my family, but it's also a time relic for my family. If one day I were to pass away, and my wife and I have literally had this conversation, and it's depressing, but it's true. And I'm sorry for bringing down the mood for a second, and I'm going to. I'm choosing to. If you want to leave so you don't feel any sort of sadness, now's the time. But this is a time capsule of my life as well at the time. Right now, my children are 6, 5, 2, and 1. And if ever one day I were to be gone, just like that, just disappear from their lives for whatever reason, they can always look back and wonder, what was Dad doing at the time? What was he talking about? What was his interests? And to show them that they too can build something like this. That if they put the work in, if they think and they're smart, they can build a kingdom like this. And I'm trying to build a platform for not only myself, but for my family, so that if my son wanted to do this, he could. Conky just donated $28.77 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me quickly pull that up. You know, I'm just going to pause the timer for a second because I am taking a long time on this question and I do want to answer it. More money for baby carrots or the therapy needed for the last mission. Your choice. Also, got to even out the bar. Conky, you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Conky. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 28.77. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. And you evened out the bar. And the thing is that you guys see it. The kids come running in and they say hi and they're all happy and they're all, you know, joyful. And if ever, even if I'm alive and one day my kids want to know what was it like, you know, what was it like back then? They literally have access to the videos, to the streams that they can go back and they can watch. They can go back and be like, what did Dad do? What was going on with Dad? And this is also part of the reason why I have a lot of reasons as to why, but a big reason why I keep things family friendly is because my kids also watch this. Yes, there's underhanded and, you know, little jokes here and there, but overall, part of the reason why I keep things as clean as I do is because my kids like watching this channel, my own children. And one day they're going to grow up and they're going to see Dad. And they're going to see him at 30, right? Talking to a camera, being able to say hi to everybody. And that they can see that one day, if they tried, they could make something that like I made. That they could see my achievements. They could see my failures. They could see the ups and downs. Howling Wolf donated $7.91. Sorry to interrupt. Just adding a little chaos. How we love a little chaos. Thank you so much for the $7.91, Howling Wolf. Just to make the bar uneven. We love it. We love to see it. But that's why. That's what I want to establish, more than just in the far future, to establish how the bar fight. It's a bar fight. It's that feeling of being able to establish this. And this is important. So what I want to achieve is I want to achieve a way to be able to show my kids that they can create what they want and be as creative as they want. And as long as they are smart, and as long as they are wise, and as long as they do it right, they can do that too. And I would want if I am able to hit 100K, if my career pitters out at 115K, I hope they get to 200K. If they start a channel or whatever, I hope they get to 1 million. I don't need to go viral. I don't need to go viral. I don't need to be the next caddy. I don't need to be. I don't need to be the next ant dude. I don't need that. What I need is my children to be okay. My wife, my family. That I can be as present as possible. That what I can do is that I can set up. Rocky donated $2.09 to Streamlabs. Time to fix that bar again. Oh boy, is it a bar fight? I love how we coined that term. Thank you. Thank you so much. What I want to create is I want to create things that eventually, it's going to sound weird, eventually I want to be able to create things where you start to see a little bit less content on the channel, but the videos get bigger in scale. They get bigger and bigger. And that's the dream. The dream is to be able to build videos that are big and they're epic and they're fun to watch and they're entertaining and the production value is very high and it's made in a way that people love to watch and they look forward to it. And maybe I only post 1 or 2 videos a month, but every single one of those videos would be bangers after bangers after bangers. And in order to be able to do that, I need to be able to have a team. In order to be able to have a team, I need to be able to pay them. In order to be able to pay them, I need to be able to have enough income coming in. In order to have enough income coming in, I need to be able to make more content or find a way. Howling Wolf donated $13.71 to Streamlabs. Of course it's a bar fight, the best kind. Oh, we love these kind of bar fights. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Howling Wolf, for the and then Gaming Pez as well. I just noticed adding fuel to the fire. Sorry for interrupting. That's okay. Gaming Pez also donated $1.27. They came at the same time. Man, we got 2 people trying to cause chaos. This is war. Take their kids to daycare. Very lucky and fortunate. And I appreciate that. And that's why I chose to do it. I chose to do this. I'm able to get my kids off the bus. I'm able to get my kids off the bus. I'm able to get them on the bus. They're able to see me when they get home. I'm able to sit down and have a conversation with them and ask them how their day was. When my wife is, stressed out because one of the kids filled their diaper right up to their neck, I can go and I can take care of the other kid to make sure that they're not trying to get into trouble. If my wife needs to talk to me about something that's important, that it feels is important to her heart, and she needs to sit down and have a conversation with me, she can. There's all these things that why I've chosen this life and the way that I've chosen it. And I'm very privileged and I'm very happy to be here to do that. Conky donated $5.02 to Streamlabs. Y'all are cruel. Hashtag team even or go home. We're now at 380. Bar fight. Thank you, Conky. Thank you so much. So yes, the long-winded answer to all of that is I would like to be able to find a way to be able to create content that is big and epic and things that people very much look forward to, and being able to, like I said, carve my niche into that. If there's a type of video that I want to make, there's 2 examples I can give you. One example is from my own channel, and the other example is from another channel. Howling Wolf donated $13.93 through Streamlabs. Never give up. You guys are hysterical. I love you. You guys are great. This is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm just picturing people just bonking each other over the head with bonking each other over the head with donations. I love it. Team Odd, let's go. So the first channel, if you look at my own, is go back and look at I made a video that talked about what could be the plot for Spyro 4, and at the end I did a full, like, the best way I could describe it is like a machinima of what it would be, and it was video edited and everything. And the other one was the story where I talked about the origins of the masks of Uka Uka and Aku Aku. And that video, those videos are videos that I really, really, really like. I really like those types of videos. I think they're really cool, where it's lore, but it's animated, and it's and the channel that I really, really liked. You don't even have to like World of Warcraft, but it's called Platinum WoW, and it's him going over like the lore of like World of Warcraft, but it's done in a machinima style, and he's got voiceover and dialogue, and he explains certain things. Conky donated $6.07 through Streamlabs. Y'all fired. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We are now at $400. We are $1,100 away from filling the bar. You guys are both insane and incredible. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We're now at $400. You guys are great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's a bar fight. It's a bar fight. Who will win? I don't know. 1 second. So 400 even. Nice. I know, right? What was I gonna do now? So I want to be able to I don't necessarily want to do like WoW lore. No, not necessarily, but like here, let me just look up real quick. Let me look up some kindness from some people. Gaming Pez donate $1.32 through Streamlabs. No, you're fired, Conk. And then Howling Wolf donate $11.11. You guys are great. Y'all are fantastic. I'm just gonna do this because why not? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's just a general victory noise for the battle that was going on. The battle apparently the battle continues. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me just quickly look up. So I actually haven't sat down and watched I haven't sat down and watched like this stuff in a while. Here we go.
The most persistent.
So to just kind of give you an idea of what I would really like to make, like this guy stuff is pretty good.
Villain in Warcraft history is not who you'd expect. There have been lots of repeat villains, like demons from space, zombies, or old god minions, but all of these pale in comparison to the unending persistence of the Venture Company, a goblin cartel who will stop at nothing for profit, whether that means destroying the environment, establishing relationships with morally devious business partners, or outright killing the competition. They are so persistent that they have been enemies we've had to fight in more than half of all of World of Warcraft's expansions. But first, the Venture Co. was introduced in Classic WoW, and the earliest appearance of them is in...
So this is kind of this type of video. I really love these types of videos. Conky donated $7.57 through Streamlabs. Why are you hating on the even numbers? Oh, now we're at 420. We're at the meme numbers now. We're at the meme numbers. Can't wait for someone to donate the $6.69 to really crank it there. But
in the Taran starting zone of Mulgore in the appropriately named Venture Co. mine to pilfer the homeland of the Taran
so the idea
for all it's worth. And while the Taran are a peaceful people...
Oh my gosh! And then Milk Dud donated. Milk Dud, where did you come from? Milk Dud swoops in with a $30 donation saying halfway to 500, the fight rage is on. And then immediately afterwards, Howling Wolf donates $4.24. Has Milk Dud swooped in to join in on Team Even? Is it Milk Dud and Conky versus Howling Wolf and Gaming Pez? Is that where we're at right now? A Milk Dud from the top rope. Exactly. Jeez, you guys. So I love these lore videos because the way that he does them, you guys are, thank you so much. You guys are hilarious, and I love you guys. Thank you. So it's 2v2 right now. It's a tag team match right now. What side are you on? Make your comment. Are you hashtag Team Even or Team Odd? Choose your side wisely. But those types of videos where it's doing this these machinima style stuff where it's taking clips and altering them to do things that aren't like that, and they add images, and there's video editing, and there's layers upon layers, and but it's also funny, and it's also humorous, and it's both a combination of humorous but informative. And if I could make videos like that for platformer games or for just lore games in general, not just World of Warcraft, but for more of these nostalgic games, I think that it would be a awesome idea. And I would love to be able to do that. And I would love to be able to talk about my theories or my ideas in a way that is more understandable and something that's more easy to digest, and being able to visually show what I'm talking about. And that's something that I try to do in my videos. Even if Conky donated $5.76 through Streamlabs. Hashtag Team Even rules. Hashtag Team Odd drools. Oh, just look at that. We are now at 460. That is incredible. We are at just over 30% of the way over the bar. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much with this bar fight. Who will lose and who will win? But making that type of content would be something that I want to do, and do more of that. That's my goal. My goal is to start making. My goal is to be able to start making content like that and more stuff like that. But the problem is, you know what the issue is with those types of videos? They take a long time to make. I mean, they can take a long time. They take a lot of rendering power, and their payoff might flop, right? If I sit down and I spend a day on a script and a day on a video and then a recording and then a day of editing, so 3 days to be able to get a regular CGE video done, even with a bit more pizzazz than what I typically, than the baseline. Milk Dud! Donate $20 through Streamlabs CG, trying to talk about wholesome content. Chat, fight! Milk Dud again with the $20. It's true. Everyone's like, oh, here's wholesome content. Also the chat, fight to the death. That's great. I love it. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Milk Dud. Thank you so much for the $20. I'll keep Q&R open for the bar fight if you guys want. Okay, continuing. So I need to be able to make these videos without there being a gigantic risk involved. And so what we have to do is, what I want to do is I want to be able to make it so that I can make these types of videos, so that I can do that. But I need to be able to also... Howling Wolf donating $4.84 to Streamlabs. Not out yet, unless my connection kicks. Thank you so much, Howling Wolf, for the $4.84. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are amazing. Thank you. And I am able to do something similar to what Platinum WoW does, but Platinum WoW, he is like an inspiration. Like, I would love to be able to sit down and, like, if I could sit down and have an hour with him and ask him, hey, what do you do? What are your tools? How do you do it? Like, how are you so talented at this? And I get the gist of how he does it, but there's just so much to it. There's so much details. And I have a hard time. Like, if you showed me something and said, recreate this, I could do it, but I could get the details, but I would need something to see. And all the details that he has, from the sound effects to the visual effects to all the different things, it's so well done. And I really appreciate that type of work. And I want to be able to do that for my channel. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to make that type of content, get people excited, talk about lore, make these evergreen videos, but also keep it funny. Like, also, it's like, hey, this is also something that's hilarious. This is also something that is both equally hilarious. So, like, you know, I could be saying something that's not that serious or not that funny, but visually making it funny. The other video that was similar to that was the origins of Nasty Nork. That video, I spent a lot of time on that video, and it kind of went okay-ish. Okay-ish. Hold on. Yeah, Nasty Nork, the untold story in Spiral the Dragon, right? And yeah, it's got 16,000 views, right? It's got 16,000 views. And for a 13-minute video, it's got a really good retention too. Like, the retention for the video is really good. Like here, let me show you. Like, in terms of YouTube nerd stats, like, it did really good.
Don't Fred! Besides, he
is Nasty Nork, the main villain of the game. Very little is known about Nasty and how he became such a villain to the dragons. So today, I'm going to take everything that we know from the classic trilogy. Let's start with what we actually know about Nasty Nork.
I'll take that question.
Right, so here, in fact, I'll just do this.
You're ugly!
Spyro the Dragon...
Right, so being able to... It was... like...
is a classic PlayStation title. It's a great concept of a game with a... Very little is known about Nasty and how he became such a villain to the dragons.
So
today, I'm going to take everything that we know from...
This is like...
fill in some of the unexplained gaps with educated extrapolation and make a solid foundation that explains Nasty Nork's origins. But in order to do that, let's start with what we actually know about Nasty Nork.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
So,
original game, he only says 7 words in grand total. That's less words than Boba Fett in The Empire Strikes Back. So how do we extract...
So basically, you know, I want to be able to... Conky! Donated $15.16 through Streamlabs. This fight shall go on for as long as the stream stays alive. Bring it on! We are now at an even $500. Are you guys kidding me? That is insane. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $15.16, even out the bar to 500. That is incredible. Thank you. Team Even is winning now.
Any sort of information or anything. Well, Lindar does do some explaining in the interview. Lindar describes Nasty Nork as a simple creature who's been contained outside of the Dragon Kingdom. He's no longer considered as a threat and that he is ugly. So, at one point, Nasty Nork seemingly lived within the Dragon Realms and was a threat to the dragons, and then was banished and placed on the outer reaches of the Dragon Kingdom. Okay, so that's something. Additionally,
and like also too, I have like little jokes. Howling Wolf donates $15.15. No, they are not. LOL. Chaos shall rule. It's funny how they were almost to like they 15-15 or 5-1-5-1. It's a pattern. Like little things like in here in the background you can see here,
and then
back here you can see. Like you can see, like he made, like we put graffiti on the wall here, right? And it's just making it's done childlike because I drew it. I literally drew that with a pen and pencil, or not pen, but with like an iPad pen, and I was like, okay. I got one. So
was banished and placed on the outer reaches of the Dragon Kingdom. Okay, so that's something. Additionally, this line of questioning.
So it's like what we know.
Decided to open up was doing some warriors, meaning that nasty.
Step 1, learn magic. Step 2, steal gems. Step 3, rule the world. Like just
Nork was doing some kind of research. I then decided to open up the original Spiral 1 manual and see if there was a bit more of an explanation for, well, anything. And actually, there was, quote, in the beginning, the 5 dragon families lived in their 5 dragon worlds.
So basically, like I said in this video, I was able to kind of like extrapolate, like find details and put them together, and then at the end do a full like recreation. So, So at the end, so I was like, okay, we take all the pieces together. So I almost did something like something like straight out of Discovery Channel, where it's like, oh, we try to rebuild and figure out how to do XYZ. So, and then at the end they show like it's almost like a what was it, like a Greatest Warrior, Ultimate Warrior, or wherever, where they test a bunch of details, a bunch of theories, and then they simulate the fight between 2 warriors right at the end. But take a look here.
This is potentially Nasty Nork's origins. Many years ago, the dragons from the 5 clans lived in peace in the Dragon Realms. One of those clans, the Beastmakers, were responsible for bringing forward new life in the Dragon Realms. Beastmakers had the understanding that the treasure they coveted also contained some kind of life magic that allowed them to turn their statues of sticks and mud into life itself. They also knew that the more powerful the gem was, the more powerful the creature would be. One day, they decided to create an incredibly powerful creature. By combining 4 of their largest valued gems together, they created a large, hulking creature. Now,
right.
It's unclear if
Conky donated $4.85. Why must you be like this, Howling Wolf? I thought we were friends. Thank you so much, Conky, for the $4.85. We're now at $5.20. That is amazing.
Beastmakers created the Nork species as a whole, and Nasty Nork was just one of their ultimate creations, or if Nasty Nork was the only Nork.
Thank you.
For now, we are going to assume that Nasty Nork was the only one that they made. The dragons were thoroughly impressed, but this creature was, well, short-tempered and ugly. The dragons decided to combine the words gnome and orc together and call it a Nork. As time went on, this Nork grew angrier and angrier at the dragons. He hated that they called him ugly, but what he hated the most was their beautiful array of gems. The gems were a constant reminder to the Nork, showing how ugly he looked, as he could see his own reflection in their refractive beauty. Finally, this Nork one day snapped and devised up a plan to defeat the dragons once and for all.
Howling Wolf donated $5.25. I must fight to the end. Bar fight! Bar fight!
As time went on, the dragons noticed this new Nork creature started to become an issue for them. He would be constantly aggressive, cause them problems, and be a downright nuisance.
That's not a gem!
Also,
I forgot about that.
problems and be a downright nuisance.
That's not a jam!
Also, he was dirty, smelly, and just downright nasty, which in lies the creation of his name, Nasty Nork. While the dragons deliberated what to do, Nasty was putting his plan into action. He spied and studied the Beastmakers and how they created life, but he also somehow snuck into the Magic Crafters world and stole a number of books and magical artifacts. Then, he started to raid the dragon's treasure hoard. The dragons, by this point, had enough of Nasty Nork's antics, and they banished him to the dragon junkyard, a smelly world that they weren't fond of. They thought that the world was perfectly fit for Nasty Nork, and he couldn't agree more. In solitude, Nasty fiddled with the ancient artifacts from the Magic Crafters, trying to figure out how to harness magic. Eventually, he was able to create an enchanted club that allowed him to cast spells. He experimented with the 2,000 gems that he stole, and eventually was able to create life like the Beastmakers. And so, he created his Nork army. Additionally, he was able to figure out how to turn dragons into crystal, putting them in a stasis and allowing his army to take over the dragon realms with ease. One day, however, Nasty Nork was watching TV when suddenly an interview with the dragons began. Out of morbid curiosity, he kept watching to see what they had to say. Lindar interrupts the interviewer questioning Astor to answer a question about Nasty Nork, saying that he was a simple creature and that he was no threat, and most of all, he was ugly. This, of course, made Nasty Nork snap, and he decided at that moment that it was time to launch his full-scale invasion on the Dragon Realms. He cast his crude but effective spell and turned all the dragons into crystal. All but one, of course.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
I want to clarify, though, this is not a definitive...
So, yeah, that was... Making that video with the tools that I have and had, I was really impressed with myself on it. I'll be honest with you. I was really impressed with... Like, were there things that could be fixed and adjusted? Absolutely, yeah. There were definitely things that I could do. But I put a lot of work into that video, right? Like, I put a lot of work. Hi, wife! Hello, my love! I log into the stream and I just hear, bar fight, bar fight. I'm so confused. Listen, it's a war between odd and even. It's a war between odd and even. Who can keep the bar at an even number? And who can keep the bar at an uneven number, odd or even. But I made this video, and seeing this for it, like, I thought that, like I hate to sit here and say, oh, 16,000 views isn't good enough, but it's just that I've had videos that, like my recent videos, like look at all my recent videos, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos, which actually I'm very happy with. The past 6 videos have cracked 20,000 views, and some of them have even gone almost to 30 and crossed over the 40, right? And to have a video where I put so much work into it to kind of and for it to not succeed the way that I wanted, it was disheartening. It was a little bit disheartening, and I kind of wished that we Conky donated $4.75 to Street Loves. Don't make me throw baby carrots at you. Not the baby carrots. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just casually fired a man's what? Yeah, I know, right? And I had Gaming Fest donate $1.37. Ooh, the dollar donation. Howling Wolf, this is all I can do. You must carry on. This valiant fight dies in a dramatic fashion. Gaming Pass is going, ah! The end. Gaming Pass has given up the ghost. So, but I do want to get back to making those types of videos, and I feel like I could do more, that I could do better, and I want to. I want to be able to do better. I want to be able to make content like that. I really would love to be able to do it. I really would. But yeah. All right, guys. Long-winded question. Give me a second here. All right, I'm going to give the stream 6 minutes and then I have to go. So, if you want to get your donation war in, or if you want to get your question, let me know. I remember one of his Crash Team Rumble streams, he was messing around with the models. Yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, I was doing some models, and I was, like tweaking it and playing around with it, right? And I would absolutely love to be able to, I absolutely would love to be able to make more content like that. And maybe one day I will be able to. I was not expecting such a decent. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to do. I would love to be able to do more stuff like that, right? I would love to be able to do more stuff like that. I would love to be able to sit down and break things down with, I would love to be able to sit down and break things down with what are the chances of midnight Taco Bell being ordered? Really? Midnight Taco Bell? Really? Why Taco Bell? Why Taco Bell? Why? Why Taco Bell? I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. I know you need it. All right, who wants to donate to the Midnight Taco Bell run? Is that what we're doing now? Baja Blast. All right, this should call, if I could rename the bar that quickly, it's going to be a Baja Blast time. Listen, we have Supreme Fries. Have you checked your P.O. box yet? No, because I was doing taxes all week. But I finished my taxes, and now I'm able to do it because Canada is going to be Canada's taxes are a bit different. But I was literally just doing taxes all week, and it was due all the time, and it was due very soon, and I had to work my butt off, but we got it done. We got it done, and we're all good. And now I can actually start doing normal things again. Bargain gelato Taco Bell. I know. All right, we got 3 minutes, and then I'm wrapping it up. So, again, whatever questions you got, fire away. There was a question that was actually asked earlier that was a really interesting question, and I'll give 2 answers for it. Somebody asked, what was a nostalgic food for me? Like, food that was, like, nostalgic. And I'll give you 2, one good and one bad, and nostalgic in a bad way. I can't eat the regular plain Campbell's chicken noodle soup anymore. I can't do it. I can't. Just like the little can that just has the chunks of chicken that definitely looks like it was mechanically separated. Conky donated $8.63 through Streamlabs. Freedom! Thank you so much. We are now at 540. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Howling Wolf then donated $5.45. Chaos shall rule. Oh man. So I'll show. So the Campbell's chicken noodle, just like the thin can with a mechanically separated chicken and like the thick noodles and the yellow broth, and that's it. I can't stomach it. I literally, when I was a kid, I used to eat that so much, and then one day there was just a whoop, and I didn't like it anymore. I was like, I don't like it. But it got to the point where I can't even smell it now. Like to the point where I take a sip and I almost borderline gag. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, 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 no. I can't do it. I can do other canned soups, but just not the basic chicken noodle in a can. Chicken soup. Nope. Nope. Can't do it. Cannot do it. But in terms of like, and I like Cocky. That sounds disgusting. It's the. Are you on team even or team odd? Can I be Switzerland? Can I be Switzerland? I would like to be Switzerland, please. With the offshore bank accounts because of the bar price. I'm sorry. Come on. It was funny. There's a joke. There's a nugget of a joke in there. So, but flipping it the other way, a nostalgic food that, oh, that's the timer. So I'll finish up this answer and then I gotta go. Is my mom's sausage. I'm getting hungry. Sausage, hamburger, and bell pepper pasta. My mom makes this sauce that's like 50% like a bell pepper sauce, but she doesn't like. But she cooks the peppers for a long period of time, but she doesn't leave them in. She takes them out afterwards so that, you know, you don't have the bell pepper skins, but you have all the flavors. And then she sears meat and chicken, and she makes just this amazing sauce. And the first day it's really good, but the second day, when you heat it back up again, when you put it back in the pot and you reheat it, it's salivating. Like, oh, it's delicious. Conky donated $4.55, please. And so, with that, it is time to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. The time is up, and I appreciate you guys helping out. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some more something. We'll see. If you guys want to see something, you let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But we just got I literally got the 1. I got the 1, and a new donation came in from Milk Dud for $50. $50. So anyways, I just started Baja blasting. Milk Dud, thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to do a victory noise overall. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Now I got to do the countdown again. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Time for the countdown once more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Gaming Pez snuck in. They said they perished. They lied. Gaming Pez donated $1.27 through Streamlabs. Odd wins! You fools! Jay. Oh, I love you guys. Okay. Let's try to count down again without getting a donation jammed in. Here we go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Time for the countdown once more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.